This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth, and in this video we're going to prove that nobody actually likes this man. And the powers that ought not to be are laughing it up right now, playing you all for a bunch of fools. So in this video we're going to cover all of this and much, much more with definitive proof that nobody likes this man. But before we do, guys, I'd ask that you check me out here at patreon.com/pressfortruth. Here you can sign up for a monthly reoccurring contribution. Links are located in the description below if you want to support my efforts to bring you this information. Once again, it's patreon.com/pressfortruth. All right, guys, so we're going to start with this today. Here is, on the left, Trump's inauguration in 2017. Here on the right, we see this year's setup for Joe Biden. Let's take a look at that. This is, again, Trump's inauguration in 2017. And here we have Joe Biden in 2021. Now, many people are saying, well, yeah, obviously there's a big difference because now there's a global pandemic, Dan, and, you know, there wasn't then. And didn't you know about the insurrection that happened just a few weeks ago? Well, we've thoroughly debunked that in my video, You Are Being Lied To. Proof the Capitol building insurrection was a setup. If you haven't seen that, guys, please check the links in the description below. We also followed that up with this one, The Presidential Selection and the Empty Inauguration Explained, where we show you exactly why this is all unfolding. And now we're going to take a look at what the actual day turned out like. And just get a load of the White House official YouTube channel and the inauguration video for President Joe Biden. Just look at the thumbs up versus the thumbs down. The dislikes, guys. 31,000 dislikes to only 4,000 thumbs up. That is not a good ratio there, guys. And look, let's compare that to Trump's archived White House videos. The very last video that Trump posted one day ago, which was uploaded and archived here, we see he's got, look at this, 28,000 thumbs up to only 2,000 thumbs down. Let's take a look at this one. What do we have? 26,000 thumbs up to only 1,000 thumbs down. Those are the numbers of a popular president. Look at this one, his farewell address, 6 million views. It's got almost 250,000 thumbs up with only 20,000 thumbs down. These are the numbers of a president who is liked. These are the numbers of a man who is disliked and hated. Just take a look at Biden's Instagram account where he's just started posting. Let me refresh it so we get the absolute latest comments here. Now get a load of what the people are saying about this man. So the White House issued a mask mandate on federal property, launching a 100-day masking challenge as part of our efforts to flatten the COVID-19 curve. This guy, unfollowing. The real president left on a plane today. This guy, we've already been wearing a mask for almost a year. This guy, haven't we had masks this entire time? After these 100 days, COVID will magically be gone, and then they're going to call him the king. This one, we started wearing masks in late of March 2020. This one, just 14 months to flatten the curve. This one, stop making me automatically follow you. I've unfollowed you 4 times. This guy, worst president in America's history, and it's only his first day. This guy, clown. It just goes on and on and on, guys. Nobody clearly likes this man because of some of the things he's already doing. I mean, for example, did you know that as of the new President Joe Biden presidency, if you go to the White House official website, whitehouse.gov, you scroll all the way down to the bottom and you want to contact them. Let's go to their contact form. And this is what they now have on their contact form. Look, oh, you can select your desired pronouns. How would you like to be called? She, he, her, they, them, other? Yeah, this is what is happening under the Biden administration. As I tweeted the other day, welcome to the insanity that is 2021 under Joe Biden. Biden also appointed a transgender woman, or in other words, a delusional man. And I don't say that to be mean. It's just the truth, and the truth is important. So this guy was appointed to be the assistant health minister. Strange and scary times. And indeed, I posted a picture of Biden's pick for assistant health manager. This man who delusionally thinks he is a woman, again, I'm not being mean, truth is important, ladies and gentlemen. This is the person who is going to be assisting the health minister in the United States. We also have this video coming out of the presidential view of the inauguration. Let's take a quick look at what it looked like for him. And I'll put links to all these videos in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. But as you can clearly see, all of these guys have their backs turned to the president. Now, it can be argued that this is while they're on their way to the inauguration, so he's not commander-in-chief yet, so they're not really supposed to be saluting them. But it's not known at this stage in the game. I'm not sure whether or not this is on the way to it or after he's been inaugurated, but at any rate, it looks like every single one of these guys, for the most part, are turning their backs on the new commander-in-chief. So not only do the people dislike him, but it looks like the military do as well. And now we have videos like this coming out. Portland, watch shocking footage of Antifa smashing up the Democratic Party of Oregon headquarters. They bring weapons while their comrades use umbrellas to block surveillance video. And yeah, this is on Inauguration Day in Portland. The Antifa members going around smashing up the Democratic buildings. But remember, guys, these guys aren't the terrorists, right? These dangerous insurrectionists who were allowed to march in here because the cops let them in, they're the domestic terrorists, ladies and gentlemen, not these guys. As we see here, protests gathered, damaged Democratic headquarters in Oregon. A group of protesters carrying signs against President Joe Biden and police marched into Portland, Oregon on Inauguration Day and damaged the headquarters of the Democratic Party of Oregon, police said. Some of the people, a group of about 150 people, smashed windows and spray-painted anarchist symbols at the political party building. Police said 8 arrests were made in the area, so some demonstrators carried a sign reading, "We don't want Biden, we want revenge," in response to police murders and imperialist wars. Others carried a banner declaring, "We are ungovernable. We are ungovernable." Again, we are being told, ladies and gentlemen, that these guys are not the bad guys. These guys are the bad guys. And unfortunately, probably nothing's going to be done about these guys. We see this. This is literally just hours after mandating mandatory masks inside federal buildings. Here, Biden is being seen inside a federal building without a mask on. Of course, again, this is after he signed the order mandating masks on federal property. So it's that whole, rules for thee, but not for me, already showing his true colors in the first opening stages. Guys, these guys have played their part. They did their role. They can now sit back and retire comfortably. The powers that ought not to be are very happy with their performance, and they can just fade into obscurity and disappear and retire on some tropical island somewhere, and they will have done their part, and the machine will continue to crank on every 4 years, and they will continue to try and do their best to manipulate you into accepting the new guy as your hope and savior for the brutal actions of the last guy. It's time we start to understand and recognize this pattern of control that they have over the American people and the people of the world through this system of democracy. Guys, I want to leave you with this video, The Democracy Deception Part 1. I originally uploaded this 6 years ago, but it's still incredibly relevant and important information to understand today. And I followed that up with The Democracy Deception Part 2. What's the alternative? Right? Because if I'm sitting here saying, democracy is just an illusion of choice, then the question is, what are you saying, Dan? What do you propose as an alternative? Well, if you'd like to get my views for that, please check the links in the description below for these videos and everything else we've talked about today. Also, if you appreciate my efforts to bring you this information, I want to remind you to check us out here at patreon.com/pressfortruth. You can sign up for a regular monthly reoccurring amount. Thank you so much to all the people who have signed up. You guys are the ones that are making it possible for Press for Truth to continue in this current climate of censorship and authoritarianism. So thank you so much to everybody who has contributed to my efforts. Once again, guys, nobody likes this man. He's not the popular vote of the American people. I think we've made that clear today. If you appreciate the efforts to bring you this information, please click the thumbs up button, share this video, and stay tuned. We're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. will set you free, free, free.